Welcome to my channel, Dr. Munshi Nasser Skillton. How are you, my dear learners? In this video, we're going to talk about a software that I have built for the researchers and academicians in order to use the simple econometrics model. Now, previous days, I have discussed that there are so many softwares available for free, but the problem is some softwares have some features, others it doesn't have. For instance, one of the software called Stata, there are a lot of features are there, but Stata is a highly paid software. Not only that, but also if you look at the other softwares like R programming or Python, you need coding skill to understand and apply those softwares. Not only that, also like free software like Japs, Zamovi, Blue Sky, they do have some quite a nice features, but they don't have time series or panel and cross-section models together in one piece of software. So in order to solve that problem and for my reader, for my followers simplicity, I have built a shiny app for free for you guys to use the econometric software very easily. You can use this software for cross section, panel, and time series. And this is a prototype, meaning that I am developing day by day the whole software. So, without wasting any time, let's see how this software will work. Learners, the software that I'm talking about, the econometrics app, cross section, time series, and panel. So, you can see that the software is built on Shiny App, which is completely free. So, if I go and browse a panel data, let's say dynamic panel data set, and I want to see that here is a panel data option that I can choose. Then this is a dependent variable I can choose GDP. Independent variables I can say investment, there I can choose population. Okay, you can add your variable that is available in your data set. Then panel ID is country is year, and if you don't want to put any lag, you can, there is no need to put any lag. So if I say pooled OLS, okay, so click this one, you can see the pooling model. This is the regression results, number of observation. This is the result, coefficient estimated, standard error. Not only that, it also have diagnostic test like panel unit to test. Okay, if you have sufficient amount of data, you can use the panel unit to test and other tests for diagnosis test as well. Now, if you have a simple time series data, let's say if I want to use that time series data, inflation and interest rate, okay, and choose the time series option, okay, and then you can choose the inflation as the dependent variable and interest rate is the independent variable, okay, and here's or ALS and or ADF model or ARDL model, and then run the model. You will see that all the five residuals are there, ARDL model, and its coefficients are given here. But diagnostic tests is saying not enough observation for diagnostic test, but if you have enough observation, you can easily run the diagnostic test. This is how you can do a panel and time series data. In the panel model, if I go to the panel model, we have several models like pooled OLS, fixed effect, random effect, Husman test, fast difference between effect, and GMM. So the dynamic panel analysis and static panel analysis both are available in this particular application. So you can easily use the both applications in this particular app. Not only that, it has also cross-section data. Let me use a cross-section data. For example, if I have a sample household survey, I open the sample household survey, go to the cross-section analysis, and if I choose the income as a dependent variable and expenditure and education year is an independent variable. And then there are a lot of variables like OLS, robust OLS, two-stage regression, and the instrumental variables options are there for the cross-section analysis. If I run the model, you can see that the model is already given here. Here, the heteroscedasticity test, Bush-Pagan test, and multicollinearity test are also given as a diagnostic test. Not only that, I have developed a cross-section model for household survey data. This is a very interesting one. You can go to the survey again for sample survey data. And from here, you can choose the income and independent variable from expenditure, employment. Let's assume that. And from drop-down menu, you can see the quantile regression, random forest, XGBoost, Bayesian regression, survey-weighted regression. All these cross-section modern recent models are available in this particular econometric survey data analysis. So if you run the model, you can see the model summary is there, predicted versus actual. You can compare it very easily. Inequality, data, everything you can easily choose from this particular case. Let's say if I say from again, I go to the survey sample household survey, and from here, instead of OLS, I want to see quantile regression, and my dependent variable is income and independent variable is expenditure, employment. I run the model, you can see that the quantile regression is given here as well as the predicted versus actual data set, inequality data set, Lorentz curve is given over here, and your data is also available. So more or less for your survey data purposes, if you collect the primary data survey, you can easily use this latest service cross-section model for household survey data analysis with this app very simply and very easily. So in this video, my main objective here is to what I have built for my learners for free for econometrics and statistical analysis. I want you to use it, comment it, and if you like it, share with your friends because these things I spend a lot of time to build this type of model, code, and software only for you for free. So if you like my effort, please do share with your friends and peers and let the other researchers know that what we are doing for and what is our objective is. So I hope this video is useful for you and I will see you in next tutorial with more exciting research, data analytics information. Until then, thank you so much. Bye bye.